Hello, good morning everyone. I'm Ashutosh Kumar and let's get started. Today we're going to discuss about the billing format, what we have already assigned you in the classroom. So we will discuss the how do I write the code and we will see this is the output. Then you're going to try. This is the one of the basic format. Okay, so this is my code. Let me show you the code first. This is the code is a printing. What we are doing here, I'm going to execute this code and going to show you the output. Then we will discuss each and every line how it's going to do that. First line they have printed this. Okay, after that they are asking what is the item name. So I'm giving any fruits name. That's take apple. I took apple enter. So next line they are printing how many apples. So what I given you here input, they're going to take as a output and they are printing. So okay, so here you can see the first line we are printing this. So you can see the sequence of repeating of these three character. They are keep repeating and they are repeated as the 11 time. So if you print 11 time, so always you remember I take the keyword 11, 12, 13, whatsoever you want to take, you can take. That's not a thing. The pattern supposed to be follow. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, so next the inputting function they used as a item is a variable declared and we ask the input, so we use the input. So f string format here, what is the item name? So what is the item name that printed? They were expecting the your input. So you are given mango, apple, whatsoever. So I given here apple. So they took and stored the content into the item as apple. Now again we printed same 11, but the three different character means they are repeating with the three different this character dash dash dash. So this is going to, because there is the same number of patterns supposed to be generated, the length will be same. So that's why we maintain this three character. Okay, otherwise you can print the 33 time with the single dash. Okay, that's depend upon you how you move. Now next, so this item is a within this next input as a item is a input of the first. Whatever item we will going to give as a input, they will print as a output. They are capturing this item into the f string. So this is the print format. So how many apples purchased? So I'm just writing for the sake. I'm taking 11 because 11 is good number. Just take off. Now, once you given here same item, they are capturing with the next line of code. They are printing this again, the same functions they are printing and they are taking item, each item price is. So just take um, one apple cost almost 45 rupees. It's good quality of apple. Okay, so 45 rupees. Then what we have is they are closing all the, we are going to close the our conversation, the input what we took here. Okay, so they are printing again, this is 11 time. Now from here till here it's a clear, guys.
Yes.
So
Yes.
inputting. So this time we have take three inputs. So items, the values, and the how many items. So the apple's value and the how many. Now if I will enter here, they will print. They're going to close with the same pattern. It looks symmetry. Now the next they are telling. Let me do this. Then I will explain you. Now everything is, they have all three inputs, they're using those three input, they are printing next. So before that they close this, you know that they bring this line, how they, this line is variable. because this item is variable. It's maybe mango, it may be apple, it may be anything. Just I want to give you the how the variable thing is going to be captured. So this line going to be symmetry of this line and the hangs for the other coming lines. So you should know what is the length of this line, don't you think? Because these are the variable, because
Yeah.
of these items keep on varying anything. So here what we have done, you understand this line. Here what we have done, we first taking 20 lines just for symmetry. 20s means here 14 dots going to be here and the 40 here. So here these two are fixed, these two part are fixed, only the variables comes from here to here. Okay, why these two are fixed? Because of symmetry, I want to maintain the symmetry, that's all. So here also 20, here also 20, means it actually is 40 40 because I took the two dash. So okay, now we have given concatenate means plus addition says that you have to add the all the strings. So we have first string here. Okay, because if you see this content is multiply with the, so we use as a operator with this string going to multiply 20 times, this string going to multiply 20 times. Now we are adding all three string with the variables. Variables, what is here? Variable is a item. Item is a variable. So billing for what item? Now this will print, okay, definitely, but I want entire thing. So what is the length of that? So we use the length function over here, and we're going to store that value of length into length one. You can take any variable man here. Okay, so entire thing what we going to print here, so it's going to print, if you see first line is a printing, after printing I am measuring the length just using the length function. Once I took the length, because this is vary because of item, so the length will be vary, whatever the length, the same length supposed to be this last line. Okay, so if you see we are printing the last line, this line, as the length one, whatever the length is there. Okay, so I don't know what is the length, whatever the length will be calculated over it, that's going to multiply with this down one. Okay, don't do double dash because the length is giving each and every character, so you have to use single characters multiply. So clear how this is looks equal to that by programming, by the programming. Clear this? Yes, no, I should
Uh,
repeat.
can you please just explain this once again, Ashway, this length one? Because I think length you have declare the print, and the length one we can also declare after this the total price of cost. I guess we can also
Okay,
declare
wait,
after that as
wait.
well.
Yes, yes. In between one line, I left. I will explain you this part. I just want to explain you how do you bring this header and footer. Just I explain you this. Let me go by the line by line so that you will understand. So first, I printed this line. So for this, I use the print function, and then we repeat the string dash 20 times, this dash 20 times till here. Then we add plus symbol with the f string I use here on this content, because I want to put the item as a variable. So f string we use bill for the item. So whatever the item you have declared here, they will take the input from there and they will print bill for the item, means for the apple on this condition. Now again we have added the three string. This is one string, this is another string, this is another string. Three string added and they bring this. So entire this three string. Okay, after that we will come with the our actuals bill, the total price of 11 apples. So 11 is your quantity, apples is your items, and this is the function they multiply with the values. Here you see that, and then we printed each apple cost. This is total cost, this is the each apple cost. So all the three inputs, how we are using the f string in this print this line. So this is a little complex, but you try. It's going to give you the fabulous control over the print f string format. The total price is, just you write, total price is a constant. What is the quantity? What we declare here, quantity, quant. So quantity going to be input here for quantity, followed by the another variable is apple. So the first quantity is a variable, items is a variable. So we are taken as a variables. Then the challenge is here, just we want to discuss when you will do this, then we will come to the challenge. These are a string. If you remember, the f string format always capture as a string. Okay, so they capture as a string, so we convert this quantity always int value, so we convert into int, and then we multiply another integer, that's the price they took as a what, as a string, because whatever input they will take, they will store as a string. See the previous video, I have explained you, there is a catch is that they took input and store as a string. So we have to take care, while we are taking input, we have to use as a what format. If you are taking as a input in integer, so we have to convert into quantity, and integer we convert, and we multiply, we are getting the this result of 49. You will see here equals to, this give me result by doing the my programming multiplication. Now after that I do the comma, and then I return each item instead of here apple, each cost, the price. So item and price again variable. So this, so understand, this give you the print, and here we the in multiplications very capture period.
Yes, that is understood.
Okay,
Yeah.
now the next line we have to print this, so we need the what exact, how many times we have to print, because I want symmetry of this line. So this symmetry of line, so we have to capture length of that.
But Ashu,
And
in that length one, the foot one, in length one, in between we have a bill for Apple, but the print we have one in this below one, in this we don't have this bill for Apple in between.
no, we don't want this bill for apple. This is the billing for apple, it's happened
Yes.
last, I want to close this. So just I want to take the same length of closing length. Suppose this is not equal to this length, then it's not look symmetry, not looks good, right?
Yes.
That's the logic. So here one length and we are printing this. Okay, now next line again, we have to start with this something else. We have to define the footer. So we have used same character, different character with the same length. Okay, then say the buy message. What is buy message? Thank you for shopping. Register once again. We have print. While it's printing, the challenge is we have to, in the middle of the print, means some blank will be here, some blank will be here. Otherwise it's not look good if it's printing on the starting from here. The challenge here, this is going to, so how we are going to, so we're going to store this message, whatever the message you want to print, on the length 2, and I took the length of this. Once I will take the length of 2, what we will do, length of 2 going to be minus from length of 1, whatever the length of this, the characters first, minus length of this, whatever left, you have to divide by 2, because half of this side, half of this side going to be distributed. And So blank, see the blank coming, half of that means going to be mid of that. So logic says keep try by
Yes.
yourself. Okay, watch this video again and again. Do this. Submit yours and let me know your challenge. Okay, so
Sure.
this practice. Okay,
Okay.
clear guys?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, so we're going to close the session here. To next topic, we're going to discuss dictionary, and we're going to be very comfortable in dictionary. Everyone wants means we should be very comfortable with dictionary, so that I will discuss each and every element of dictionary right now. Bye bye.